Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Bert the Stormtrooper. I am doing a comprehensive review series of Optimus Prime figures called That's Just Prime. I also review other Transformers, lots of G1 stuff, as well as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, GoBots, and pretty much any other toy that may jump out at me. I also do the occasional arcade and pinball machine video, unboxings, vlogs, challenges, and miscellaneous videos where my daughter usually makes fun of me. Those are a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, thanks for checking me out. Please be sure to click subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I upload 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share if you like what you see.
Autobots, roll out!
Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Cyberverse Warrior Class Optimus Prime with Battle Beige trailer. This guy is brand new and starting to hit stores right now as of the time of this recording and is retailing for approximately $30. I just found this guy the other day while I was out looking for some of those reissue mini bots, and he was in the same display as those. So what this is, it's a reissue or re-release or a repackage of the Warrior Class Optimus Prime from the Cyberverse line. A figure that I had zero intention of getting. I had no interest in that figure, but they repackaged them and now they included a trailer. And I am a sucker for trailers, so I guess they got me after all because they made me buy the figure. So as you can see here, he comes in a box, a window box, so you can see what comes inside. You got the Cyberverse line, Energon X Attack. You know the figure already. And then it shows you the trailer. You also got some charge or some cannon charge feature. We're going to be taking a look at that. I actually like that quite a bit. You can see up here what the trailer is going to look like. Transformers Cyberverse on the top, tiny type on the bottom, art of Optimus on the side, art of some of the other characters on the side. I haven't watched Cyberverse, so I don't know any of this stuff. And then on the back, it shows you the figure in both modes, robot and truck, with the trailer. And then it also shows you some of the features of the trailer. Bumblebee's interacting, Energon X Attack, Cannon Charge Attack. So, and then some cross-sells. You got Bumblebee and Megatron down here. No bios or anything like that in the package. So that's it for the packaging. Let's get him out and check it out. And here we have Optimus out of the package and in truck mode. And I have to admit, I really like this. I really like the way this looks. That's gonna be probably about it for me, but we'll get into that as we go along. I really do think this looks cool. Out of the package, Optimus Prime comes with, the figure, the trailer. We saw that in the package, and it also comes with instructions. Not bad. These are actually pretty well drawn out and detailed instructions, and they explain everything pretty well. Well, most everything. There's something about the little axe gimmick that I found a little odd, but I'll get into that here in a moment once we get into the robot mode. But yeah, I really like the way this truck looks. Here in truck mode, the cab itself is approximately 4 inches long, about 2 inches tall, 2.5 if you want to go to the top of the smokestacks there. The trailer is about 7.5 inches long. It's about 3 inches long. And combined, the way you're looking at it right now, is approximately 11 inches long. And like I said, it looks fantastic. That's about it, though, because he doesn't roll well. As you can see as I'm moving them along, well, the middle tire here for the cab is fake, so that's just molded on. So these 2 tires roll sometimes whenever they want to, and if you look at the ones on the trailer, they're not moving. They're just kind of skidding along, and every once in a while they'll churn just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. So he doesn't roll great. You're really just going to kind of push him along. So that's about it. Again, looks fantastic. I think this is a really cool design. I really like what they were trying to do with this. I love the design of the trailer with the scoops in the front, and just the overall look of this is really appealing to me. I like this a lot. Details could have been, they are a little lacking. Of course, we've got the black wheels. I'm probably just going to paint that. No detail on the smokestacks. I mean, when did we stop painting smokestacks? At some point, we used to have the silver smokestacks, the silver wheels. They stopped painting the wheels. but at least we still had silver smokestacks. And now the smokestacks are usually just always red. Why is that? Let's start painting these things again. It's not that much paint, I don't think, in my opinion. And I don't think that's hard to do. But anyway, the front of the truck actually does look nice. It does have quite a bit of details with the blues and the blacks there, showing us off all the details of the truck. The windshields, the lights on the top, the headlights down here at the bottom. The bumpers and the grills are unpainted grays. I guess I could have done with a little silver, but it is the same gray as the trailer, so it does kind of match, and it doesn't look that bad in person. I really do like the stripe, the white and the blue stripes on the side with the Autobot logo. Back looks nice. So yeah, this really does look nice. I really do kind of like this. Okay, let's look at the charge cannons. So the charge cannons are pretty cool. I like the way this works, and it kind of gives us a power mastery feel, if you will. So the cannons are up here. They are spring-loaded, and there is a trigger right under where the hitch. I guess I should show the hitch as well. This is pretty ingenious. If you have this figure, or you're familiar with this figure, you're probably wondering, how did they manage to hook up a trailer to this? And I think it's pretty cool the way they figure out a way to do it using the toes as the hitch itself. So they just kind of put the scoop right here to fit over the toes, and there you go. You're all done. So pretty simple, pretty good way of going about that. Pretty ingenious, I think. All right, so if you look in there, you see that black piece right in there. That is your button. So you can press on that, and the cannons are going to come out. And then these are just spring-loaded. You can just take these, just point them straight up, back in until they click into place and put them back in. So you can do this while you're in truck mode by simply pushing the truck and the trailer together, just like that. I think that is really, really cool. That is an awesome play feature. That's going to be fun. The kids are going to love that. I love that. And that also looks cool. I like the way this looks in both modes. I like that. And I like that. So in my life, I never imagined I was going to give this figure praises. Granted, it's only in truck mode, but there it is. Very cool. I like this a lot. Let's get into the transformation. I'm going to set the trailer aside for now. Push that guy in. And you're probably already familiar with this guy. So transformation is pretty simple. You know, this figure missed the mark, but it only missed it by that much. They were so close to actually making a halfway decent figure with this, I think. So bring the legs down. Arms are going to come up classic Prime style, just like that. You can bring that arm down. This one's going to come out with a little more difficulty because of the gimmick, the axe gimmick thing there, and which is probably going to pop up on you because it's on a hair trigger. Take the whole bottom of the figure rather, turn them around, separate the legs, and then you can pop up the head up here. Now, there's two ways to go about this with this gimmick. So here's Optimus in robot mode. So you can leave this backpack thing like this with the arm down. So the way this works, if you're not familiar, there is a trigger right there. It's super sensitive. I mean, just looking at it wrong is going to make this thing pop up. So this piece here is going to hit that trigger and pop up the Energon axe. That's the Energon attack feature that he's got. So you can take this backpack piece and then just flip it down, and if the leg's not in the way, it's going to pop up the axe just like that. Or you can bring his arm up. Unfortunately, if you do it this way, while it does make the backpack look a little cleaner because then you've got the pieces up and this thing is tucked in under his chest, you're forced to leave his arm up because if you bring it down, it's going to pop up the axe. So you have to compromise either way you're going. If you want to have a cleaner look like that, you're going to have that thing sticking out of the back, which I guess with the elbow not bending, it's not that big of a deal. Or if you want these up, then you have to have the arm up. Otherwise, what ends up happening, if you try to line all of this stuff in the back up like that, and then you try to bring the arm down, watch these pieces back here, they get all crooked. And they look like they're going to pop off. So there's some compromise that has to be done here, and neither one is good. So I was saying they almost, they missed the mark by barely that much. So the biggest problem that I have with this figure is this arm. This arm is locked in at a 90 degree. There is no elbow articulation. There is no fist. And as you can see, the gimmick is just compromising everything. It's either compromising the look of the backpack or the actual straightness of the backpack, or you have to have them up or down, or it's a mess. With that trigger being right there, it could have been super simple to give Optimus an elbow and put this trigger on the outside right here. That trigger is on the forearm. It's not on the bicep. That trigger could have been on the outside. He could have had a an elbow, and then you could have just as easily pressed the button on the side to pop up the axe. And I think that would have improved this figure tenfold. So granted, you're still going to have some of the other problems, which I'm going to address. So here in robot mode, Optimus is approximately 5.5 inches tall. Not a bad height for Optimus. He's got a good looking face. He's got, I mean, overall, the aesthetics of the figure, the design themselves are pretty good. I do like the design of this Prime. You know, speaking design wise, not this particular figure. As far as articulation, you've got nothing on the head. The shoulders, this shoulder anyway, can go all the way around like that. The elbow can bend, and that's about it. As you saw, this arm is going to do nothing except go up, you know, go around for that gimmick thing. You can turn at the chest, I guess, because of transformation. You do have ball joints at the hips, so you can go in and out, forward and backwards some there. And a little bit of rotation as far as the ball will allow. And you do have a 90 at the knee. So that is about it for the figure. So, you know, besides the gimmick, if we remove the gimmick, it's still going to have the two big faults that I give to most modern Primes, which are that fist being covered up by the headlight, which I just find absolutely lazy, and then the arm, or the wheel rather, sticking out of the side of the forearm right there. I'm just not a fan of either of those two things, and it just seems to be happening more and more. Another thing you could do, this is what I've been doing. I've been straightening this thing out like that, and then just bringing the backpack down so that I could get it straight, and then just get him to stand like that. That at least gives it a little bit of a cleaner look, so that he can look, you know, a little better on my shelf, I suppose. So now we'll set Optimus aside, and let's bring in the Battle Base trailer. Transformation for the Battle Base trailer is pretty cool. I really like what they've done here. So on the side here, there's a tab. Not that you need it, you could just reach underneath here and pull this down. That's a little bit of a stand right there. Not a lot. It doesn't look like it does a lot, but it actually does straighten out the trailer. So there you go. There's that. Over on the back, we're gonna open the back hatch here. And if you have some of the Cyberverse Warrior class figures like Bumblebee or any of those, they can actually roll in here. There is plenty of room in there. I know that it's kind of dark, but there is plenty of room in there, so you can actually fit a vehicle in here. I don't have any, so I've been putting my mini pots in there. So, okay, you're going to open up the ramp. This whole side is going to come down, just like that. This panel, I guess we're going to go up here first. This half of the top of the trailer here is going to rotate around, come down. There's a gun up here. It is pegged in, so you're going to unpeg that and then rotate this. And then you can rotate this in any direction. It is on a friction joint, and it does pop up or pop off very easily. At least on my copy, it has been popping off. Now, here's another thing. I think they missed the mark on this. Because it comes off so easily, this could have been really cool if they would have made it possible for Optimus to hold this gun and have a weapon. See that? That actually looks a pretty good sized weapon for Optimus. Right there. That scales really well. But because it's got that nub at the bottom of the handle there, the figure can't hold it. So that's, again, another missed opportunity right there. Just to be sure. I have tried this, but I'm going to try it again in camera. No, yeah, see, it just does not fit. Another missed opportunity right there, I think. That would have been cool if that could have been interactive with that weapon. There is a thing in here. It's super hard to see because of all the panels. But this thing in here, you're going to reach up in here and going to bring this down. And then that's just going to clip into place. It's like this little cage piece that really, I just don't think it serves any purpose. This panel here is going to come up. That's a bit of a control panel right there. And you can move this gun. The instructions tell you to turn this gun around. I don't know why. I mean, you can just point this in any direction you want. And that is about it for the Battle Base trailer. Of course, the last thing we can do is reach in here and pop out those guns. Now, what's interesting is that in the package, you see all the pictures of the Battle Base trailer show you the trailer in this angle, like this. So, like this is the way you're interacting with it. But when you do the instructions are showing you that this is the front. I mean, whatever. It's your toy. You're going to play with it. You're probably going to play around all sides of it. But there it is. Very cool little trailer. Not so much a repair trailer like we're used to with the classic Prime, but more of a battle base, which is pretty cool. Figures can roll up in here. Prime in truck mode actually fits in here. Of course, he doesn't fit past this. But if you back him in, he'll actually fit up here, which again goes to show that the Warrior figures do fit in here. And, you know, you can have them stand. You can have like maybe a figure in there like it was a Met Bay of sorts, maybe. Or, you know, you have a control panel here, and although it is tiny, you could have, you know, figures here at the control panel. or manning the guns, so you can play with this. You can find all ways of playing with this. Pretty cool. I actually do like this. Again, this was a figure that I had absolutely zero intention of picking up. I'm just not a fan. I didn't think, not for $15. This figure by itself retails for about $15, and I thought that was just way too much for a gimmicky figure that is just not really that well molded, and it doesn't work that well. Maybe if I would have seen it on clearance for something like $5, I would have picked it up. So I had zero intention of this. I'm still not a big fan of this. I do like the truck mode, I guess, so that's something to say for it. But when they reissued it with the trailer, as I've said, I am a sucker for Optimus Prime trailers. It's almost like I buy the toy more for the trailer than I buy it for the Optimus sometimes. It's one of my weird quirks. So I do like this. I like the trailer itself in the battle mode, and I do like the trailer in trailer mode, and I like the Optimus in truck mode itself. I do like the way that looks. So I'm not terribly. It's not like I'm regretting the purchase. But based on what you've seen here, you can make that decision for yourself. And I think that about covers the Transformers Cyberverse Warrior Class Optimus Prime with Battle Base trailer. What did you think of this figure? Do you have any suggestions for something you'd like to see me review in the future? Let me know by leaving me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I make a new video. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.